Little man sitting here, passed out on the floor, legs up underneath the couch. Yeah, we put the covers on the couch because we've got a dog and it keeps the dog hair off of it. Yeah, little man. I'm wearing his Roll Tide Championship t-shirt. Look at that belly. I want to get that belly so much. But leave him in peace with his hat on. Kids can sleep anywhere nowadays. Yeah, so Spruce wire kept blowing a fuse. So, we're back to running. It's a pretty gravy job. Sometimes you get a little problems. Kind of boring over here. Got a radio. I want to give you guys a little tour. I gotta head to the well, I gotta go see a guy about something real quick, and no, it's not a drug deal, but I gotta go take care of something that I can't really mention on YouTube because, you know, not the fact that I get demonetized, but just getting in the habit and practice of not saying it if I ever do get monetized. But this is where I live. It's a town in southern Black Hills, South Dakota. Custer, South Dakota. And it is a warm day. It's in the 90s. I would roll my windows down because we don't get much hot weather here, except for a few months out of the year. And it'll still even get cold. Well, cooler if you're used to 90-degree weather. But yeah, we got the car wash. We got the most outrageously priced grocery store up here to the left. Our Dollar General, Ace Hardware. And as you can see, there's a lot of traffic in town. Well, we have a very popular state park that attracts a lot of people. Fun. Just seen some friends of mine. It is a small town. We're only about 2,000 people, and it swells up to probably about 15 to 20,000 during the summer. I don't know the exact numbers. That's just a guesstimate. It could be lower, it could be higher. I don't know. That's just a guesstimate. I don't know. But we got Claw Antler and High. They do fur and leather works there. There's the VFW where my wife works. It's a quaint little town. We got buffaloes off to the side, plaster or whatever. They're not made, I don't know what they're made of. We got our Pizza Hut. We got little shops here and there. We got the bank that serves ice cream and coffee. That was the old bank off to the left when this town was founded. I think that building was put up in the late 1800s. You can see it's still got that old west feel to it, and they have done upgrades to it, but then they also want to keep it that old west feel, that frontier look. And you can see there's a lot of tourists. what's popular about this area is the trails, the lakes, the streams, the mountains. So you got hiking, you got ATV riding, horseback riding, fishing, kayaking, camping. Camping's really popular here. So for all my RV fans, you'll see probably more RVs in this area than you will see actual cars sometimes. They'll be wall-to-wall RVs, and they seem to come in at quaint little times. Well, as you all may know, the president is going to Mount Rushmore, which is off to our right, a few miles up the road. Well, more than a few. If you go that way, it takes probably about 30 minutes to get to it. 30-45 minutes. But from where I live, which is on the east side of town, it doesn't really take that long at all. It's a better road, in my opinion, because it takes you through the Black Hills. Why they call it Black Hills, I don't know. They are mountains, but they're not as big as the Rockies, of course. So I guess they call them hills. You got bikers. Those look like locals. You know, we got a brewery right here off to the left called Mount Rushmore Brewery Company. Guys are up in there. Go see Hansi. Tell her Bama Rush said hi. She'll be like, who? But she is a friend of ours. She's a good friend. She makes pretty decent beer. I like my beer. So I know that on some chat rooms we can't talk about it, but I do like my beer. Beer's good. So, and this is the west end of town that leads out towards Wyoming. Wyoming is about 30 minutes that way. And we got hotels here. Now, the hotel that you see, the big one off to the right, just that way to the right, that's where they'll park their Teslas. We have a Tesla rally every summer. And we have a Camaro rally, but they canceled that. There's a nice Mustang. So this is leading out Highway South 89. And this leads you to Nebraska, Wyoming, Colorado. So this is the way I would go if I'm going to either one of those states. Now this is still within the city limits right through here, but it opens up. And this will lead you down to Hot Springs, Wind Cave National Park. And Wind Cave was number 5 national parks that Teddy Roosevelt commissioned during his presidency. And it's a pretty cool place. We go out this way, and there's really not much to see out this way except for pine trees, rocks, woodchucks, deer, cops. Cops love to travel this road. A lot of people speed through here, as you can tell. They love to hit this stretch of road and take off, especially bikers. But it's a beautiful area, guys. Recommend if you want a vacation. See, camper. This is the way it is around here during the summer. Got somebody with a luggage rack. People go camping. A lot of tourism. Oh, you'll see log homes. Old log homes. Biker. See, rocks, trees. A lot of granite around here. Granite stones, outcroppings that stick out of the ground. Like that big rock there. So we'll get out this way and go check out and see if I can get a hold of this guy. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. This is a little trip through Custer. Hope you guys enjoy. See ya. So I figured you guys might appreciate coming into town here. I was able to get a hold of that guy, got the business taken care of. But when you drive into town, especially up through here in the Southern Hills, as the hills get bigger, or mountains, whatever. pretty cool looking view. So coming to town, you might see a little bit more. I'm going to try to point the camera to other destinations that, you know, if you guys come up here, it's a good time. Come up here during the summer, come up here during the winter. Up in the northern hills around Deadwood, Lead area, there's snow skiing and tubing during the winter time. Rapid City has an outdoor ice rink that they put in. So there's lots to do around here. Outdoor Magazine named this the #1 destination in America a couple of years running for outdoor, you know, activities. So us locals, we don't mind the tourists. And I'm just going to be honest. A lot of locals do not like tourism, but we understand the profits it brings to the town. You know, keep the town thriving. That is the #1 business here in this area, is tourism. So off to the left here, this is Buffalo Ridge Campgrounds. You can see they got teepees, they got RV hookups, camper hookups, tent campsites. And we're coming into town here. And they also do ATV or UTV rentals, slingshots, kayak, paddleboard rentals. So if you take it out to any area of lake around here, and there's quite a few lakes around here. The quiet lakes are better for the kayakers and the paddleboards. We don't really have a big deep water river system that you could really kayak rapids or anything like that. I know it's called Rapid Creek and Rapid City, but it's some areas it's a little deep, and I'm sure you could probably go a few miles. And if you see straight out there, that's I believe Bear Ridge Cabins is what it's called, Bear Rock Cabins or something like that. We have the Purple Pie Palace right here off to our left, and they have good desserts and little knickknacks. You can see a guy out there with his kayaks. Rocket Motel, they're redoing this Custer Motel. Somebody bought it and they refurbished it, and I think it's still in progress. The Rocket Motel has good prices. The only drawback to the Rocket Motel is they don't have coffee makers inside the room. We just passed the Chief Motel. They do, and that's where family, if they come into town and come visit us, that's where they like prefer to stay. You got the Econo Lodge here in town. There's a courthouse. All right, if you look off to the left, there's some good, pretty decent restaurants in here. Pizza Works there, Dakota Barbecue, but that place is never open. I don't know why. And then you have Black Hills Burger and Bun. Probably the best burger I've ever had is at Black Hills Burger and Bun. No joke. It's more artisan style, but it is really good. He puts a secret ingredient in that beef that he's not going to let it go, and it's voted the #1 burger in America a couple of times. And then they just opened up Wild Spruce Market, to where they sell wild game meat, a bunch of different stuff. I haven't been in there, I just saw it just opened. You have the candy shop, area bars, the Bugle and Bolt, it's a sports bar / restaurant. So there's a lot of little things in this little tight-knit community. Now that you see all these traffic here, come, I would say late November, early December, this will all be gone. Probably see snow too. You know, we got banks, and you know, it's spread out, houses on either side, but there ain't much to this town. It's a little small and quaint. I love living here. And then during rally time, that's another deal. Can't stand the rally. You know,
Looks like my dad's at the VFW. He drove all the way down from Rapid City to come see us and get his hair cut. I guess he stopped off at the VFW. It's a nice warm day. Right now, Chuck's showing that it's 91 degrees. So, yeah, that's basically it. And there's the outrageously priced grocery store. They got a monopoly in town. Everything's probably about 30% more expensive, maybe even 50% more expensive than any other grocery store. It's just ridiculous. As my dad would say, everything's higher than a cat's back there. Subway, gas station, rock shops. We got a couple of rock shops. This place off to the left is a Miner's Cup. That just opened last year. They serve cappuccinos, lattes, specialty coffees, you know, your high-priced coffees. Haven't tried them yet. Smoothies. I think they even do lunch. We used to have a Shopco there, but everybody knows that Shopco went out of business. So Leo's Tire, good people there. Get your tires, rotate. Oh yeah, scooter rentals. We have scooter rentals. Another rock shop. There's Custer High School and elementary school. The middle school's on the other end of town on the north side. That opens up Sydney Park Road. That'll take you back to the highway I was just on. So yeah, and then we're going out towards the state park, Custer State Park, where you have maybe 5 lakes. No, not that many. You got Stockade, Bismarck, Legion Lake, Center Lake. Look, yeah, it's like 5 lakes in that Custer State Park. And if they're gonna be, they got resorts. If you guys, we'll take a drive through Custer State Park at some point in time, and I'll narrate it and try to condense it down for you. If I had 1,000 followers, I could do a live broadcast and we could talk about it and do a real virtual tour. Boot Hill Estates, high-priced homes, duplexes, and then, of course, you wouldn't be South Dakota without your trailer parks. I live in a trailer park. President's Camps and Cabins, now off to the right, it's still open. But that hotel, someone's calling me. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.